again. Thank you for tuning into the previous broadcast. I think we've got our sound back now. The march against mandates is now underway. This march is part of the 2 weeks to flatten the mandates campaign. Jobs over jabs. We're here to support not just the NHS workers, but the care workers and every other sector that has been affected by these egregious mandates. Hopefully you've seen in the last few broadcasts that we're just surrounded by thousands and thousands of people here. I'm just trying to make my way through the crowd again to get to the other side of the protest here. But the march against the mandates is now underway. We're moving forward very slowly through London. Such a fantastic congregation here. I've just been talking to a medical scientist. There's all kinds of people from all kinds of backgrounds here for different reasons, but primarily to stand up for choice and to make sure that this mandate does not proceed. Now, of course, many of the care workers have already been affected by this issue. Many have already lost their jobs. In fact, thousands have lost their jobs, which has put the care sector under incredible pressure throughout the last few months, over the winter months when care is at its highest peak in terms of need. But now the NHS staff are facing the same problem. And our view here is if we can stop the NHS mandates, then we can stop all the mandates.
Yes!
And we can start to heal the damage that's been caused by this and all the other damaging policies. So look out behind me as we go through today. You can see all of the placards here against mandates. We can see the various different blue hoodies against the NHS, workers from the NHS and the various unions. And we've got the whole raft of scientists, doctors here today as well, taking a stand. So we'll be going all across London today to share this message. There's an incredible crew here. I've just seen Matt Le Tissier, actually, the professional footballer who's here with us. The Together group here behind us. There's a whole different range of campaigners here today. I'm going to go and get a word with Matt Le Tissier whilst we're here. It's not quite kick-off time for the football, so maybe we'll keep it on topic.
Thank you so much.
Hi Matt, would you mind saying a few words on the Pandemic podcast? What brings you here today?
What brings me here today? The obvious, I'm supporting the NHS, who I don't think should be made to take this vaccine, and I'm a little bit fed up of the government interfering in my life.
Absolutely, yeah. You managed to get in before kick-off time, get a bit of a march in before...
bit of a march in before the Saints at 5:30.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, an important day today. I've just been talking to a lot of the NHS workers. I was talking to someone who's been in the NHS for 32 years.
Yeah.
I mean, a bit like sport, you know, people, you have to become a master of your craft in many ways. You know, they're dedicated years of their life to become skilled to serve us. Yeah, I mean, how...
It makes no sense. What's happening makes no sense at all, and it needs to be pulled back from. And I was pleased that there was a pausing suggested yesterday, but that doesn't go quite far enough. Well, you know, it's not until it gets stopped.
Absolutely, and we're not free until we're all free. So we'll keep going. Thank you, Matt, and thank you to everyone at home. Please continue to share these broadcasts. We're having I'll be interviewing as many different people as I can throughout today as we walk around.
Hello.
I got your journal now, finally.
You got my journal? You got it?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Fantastic, and I put it up there.
Yes.
So I wrote this, the Natural Wellness Journal, because the government somehow forgot to tell us how we can look after ourselves, and there is so much you can do that's free and easy and simple. So I've got over 60 hacks and facts to cope with crap in here. So go and join me. TikTok have taken me down on the 3rd ban. It's really funny. I hit 33,000 followers and look through all my stuff. They've left up all the demonstrations and taken down all the natural health.
Unbelievable.
I know. Every little tip, like using lavender oil on a burn, just took it down.
Crazy.
So,
the crazy times we live in. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I've received a copy of the book actually recently. It's really important that we continue to protect ourselves against the mandates, but also to take steps to protect ourselves in terms of our natural health. And on Monday, actually, we're beginning the soft launch of our brand new Elevate network, where we're creating a community which is going to be talking about natural health and well-being, as well as all these different these acts that we're standing up against. So please do join our mailing list at danjgregory.com/pandemic. Let's see if Alan wants to have a quick...
Hello, Dan.
No
idea. Yeah.
So I'm joined here by Alan, who's...
Hi, Dan.
No idea.
How you doing?
I'm good, how are you? Just jump on.
It's such an amazing sight. All these people in London, Worldwide Rally for Freedom, and across the UK, everyone standing together. We're getting our voices heard, everyone. We're getting into the mainstream. The brave NHS workers who've done 23 months on the front line, many of them have had COVID, and now they're being threatened. Like we've seen with Plan B, we've got to get rid of the vaccine passports, Wales, Scotland and Ireland, but the mandates can go. They already have murmurings. Let's keep fighting together. Great job, everyone. Make sure your MPs, the unions, the councils, the NHS Trust, everyone hears from us. Let's do it locally, nationally and internationally. Let's make our voices heard together.
We're not free until we're all free, so let's do this. Thank you, Alan. It's game on. We can do this. Anna, do you want to say a few words?
Sure.
Yep. We're joined here by Anna, who's part of the various different campaign groups who are campaigning against the NHS mandates. What brought you here today?
The mandates I feel very strongly about as a parent, and just bodily autonomy is the absolute cornerstone of a free society. I think if we lose that, we're going down a very, very dangerous cul-de-sac. So I'm here to support the staff that imminently might lose their job, and I hope that we can encourage the government to rethink.
Absolutely. On that point then, what's the risk then if we don't win this battle, so to speak, if this is allowed to go ahead?
So I think the problem is it's setting a very dangerous precedent. So then you've basically said the state can take control over your body. I think then you're in very dangerous territory, because it won't stop with just 2 COVID shots, I think is my guess.
Yes, yeah, I mean, it opens up the door to any other possibility in the future. I think this is why it's so important that we hold that barrier now in order to get strong and make sure that we win this particular battle. So thank you, Anna, and great for your support, and looking forward to the march today. So have a great day. Thanks. So again, we're here at the moment in London, joined by countless people here. We've just gathered outside the BBC, and now the march is beginning. Once again, I've managed to find my way to the back of the march. I'm going to find my way to the front of the march. I want to catch the NHS workers from the front. But again, if you've just tuned in, thousands of people here marching against the medical mandates. This is about standing up for informed choice and making sure we protect and preserve that right, not just for the NHS workers and the care workers, but for us all. Please do share this video. Please share this video. And what you can do right now at home is you can take the blue Jobs Over Jabs balloon. You can set that up on your social media. If you're affected directly by these mandates, you can go to the Workers of England Union. There's support and advice there. The Law and Fiction website. Various different campaign sites, the Together Declaration, the HART group, Save Our Rights. There's lots of different groups, the Rebels Roundabouts. There's so many different groups right now. Stand in the Park, Stand Up X. There's so many groups right now campaigning here. There's over 30 to 40 different organisations represented here today standing against these mandates. We can win this battle. Delaying is not good enough. We must win this battle. So I just noticed that doctors. Would you mind having
reading every night? At least I know one place to go.
I've just seen Dr. Stephen. How you doing? Anthony, would you say a quick word on the podcast?
Hello!
Good to see you again.
How are you?
Very well, you're right.
Haven't seen you for ages.
Would you mind just sharing a few words?
Absolutely.
So I'm with Dr. Anthony Hinton here on the Pandemic Podcast live at the March. What brings you here today?
Well, I'm here to support my NHS colleagues, particularly against these ridiculous vaccine mandates. In other words, forcing people to take a bodily intervention in order to just keep their job. Now let's just remember, these are people who worked throughout the early days of the pandemic, many in ITU looking after the illest patients with inadequate PPE, no vaccines in those days, and they went into work regardless of the danger to themselves, and this is how the government treats them. And remember, for some strange reason, this only applies in England. In Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, there is no vaccine mandate. Is it a different virus there? It's just ridiculous. It's unscientific, and it's an absolute disgrace to treat people in this way.
Thank you, Dr. Anthony Hinton. If you watched the Lockdown Summit earlier this year, Dr. Anthony Hinton's speech has also been on the Pandemic Podcast. Great to see here representation from the medical community, the scientific community. You saw Matt Le Tissier there a minute ago. There's people from all walks of life, business, academia, I'll see you in a moment, I'll catch you up, entertainment. We're all here standing up for the same reason, and you can join us at home. So please do use the blue balloons. Please share this video. Together we can overcome this particular issue, and we'll keep going until we end all of these mandates and move forward. Thanks again. Please